In this video, I'm going to share with you 3 ways of how an addiction to PMO can ruin your life. What is good is fantastic, and what's fantastic is today, Divine Masculine Tantra. And what I want to talk about today is how terrible an addiction to pornography, masturbation, and orgasm can actually be. The reason why I want to talk about this, even though it's a sensitive topic and a sensitive subject, is because I truly want to help anybody out there who might be struggling with an addiction to PMO. I was so grateful for all of the content that I found on YouTube, online, on Reddit, on blog posts regarding NoFap when I was in the midst of my addiction. I have now managed to heal from it, and I feel amazing. I feel good every single day, and I can only thank those who were there for me in times of need. The first reason why an addiction to PMO is going to ruin your life is because you are constantly depleting yourself of your life force energy. So every time you decide to put on pornography and masturbate and orgasm, you feel tired, you feel lethargic straight after. In fact, your mind goes into a resting mode where you just want to sleep all day, you don't want to do anything productive, and in fact, you want to chase more dopamine in the form of doing things like scrolling through social media, eating unhealthy food, anything that might release dopamine and top up the dopamine release that you got from your act of PMO is what your day is going to consist of. And so this depletion of life force energy is going to leave you feeling tired, lethargic, but most importantly, it's going to leave you feeling like you can't create. You're going to be stuck in a period of procrastination. And as men, this is the worst thing we can do with our time, is simply doing nothing. In a world where time is the most valuable currency, really we have to leave behind the world of procrastination, laziness, and the best way you can do this is by leaving the life force energy inside your body. Do not deplete it to pornography and content online. The second reason why an addiction to PMO is going to be detrimental to your life or ruin your life potentially is with the social anxiety that is attached to it. Now, this is something that I didn't take into consideration when I was in the midst of my addiction to PMO, because it was normalized that it's okay to masturbate and watch porn. I never really considered that the addiction was going to ruin my chances of socializing with people, my potential to communicate with other human beings, my ability to communicate with women, until I had to put myself in those shoes and go out into the real world and begin to have social relationships with people. Social anxiety is something that is going to affect you tremendously as a man, because as men, we are leaders. We are seen to be the go-getters, and so you need self-confidence. You need to rely on yourself so you can go about and do the things that you need to do. If you're going to be watching pornography and masturbating, however, it's going to ruin your chances of being yourself in public situations. And the biggest thing that I've experienced is that your relationships with women is affected in general. I've mentioned on previous videos that when I was in the midst of my addiction to PMO, I found it extremely difficult to socialize with women. This is because I simply viewed women as nothing but sex objects, just people I could have sex with and nothing else. But now that I've healed myself from that addiction, I'm now able to build friendships with women, sisterhoods, right? And these women are going to be hopefully lifetime friends. And that's amazing, because as a man, if I spend more time around women, I can better understand women, which means I will probably find a better wife, right? I'm just improving my circumstances in life. I'm improving my situation, and I'm improving myself by giving up the addiction to PMO. This is what's going to happen when you finally decide to embark on a journey of NoFap. Now, the third and final reason as to why an addiction to PMO is going to ruin your life is because it's a form of self-hate. It's a form of self-destruction. Even if you don't want to realize it, even if you don't know it, there are many, many other things that you could be doing with your life and your time that would give you the same buzz, that would give you the same level of satisfaction than watching pornography and masturbating. You simply have to get up off your own feet and go and find out what those things are. There are many things that you could be doing with your life to better your circumstances, your situation, to get yourself to where you need to get to. If you sacrifice the temporary pleasures that come with an addiction to PMO, which is just dopamine, and the pleasure you get from an orgasm, which isn't a true orgasm because you're pleasuring yourself, really. And if you switch that around and you swap it for hard work, things that are going to benefit you in the long run, a dedication to your career, perhaps you want to study, perhaps you want to create, perhaps you want to start something new, embark on a new journey, simply trade the addiction to PMO for whatever it is that you want to do in your life, and the benefits will soon land your way. Right? The benefits that you should be entitled to for sacrificing an addiction to PMO will be on your doorstep, whether now or in the future. But in order to get those benefits first, you need to give up the addiction to PMO. I didn't realize how detrimental an addiction to PMO was having on my life, in my life, when I was in the midst of my addiction. But when I broke free from that addiction, that's when I realized, right, this is how an addiction to PMO was ruining my life. And so there are many reasons as to why you should quit pornography today. There are many reasons as to why you should not masturbate, but I just wanted to give you 3 to help you on your journeys of nofap and semen retention, divine masculine tantra. I hope to see you on the next video.